All right, so if you're with me, you can always go back and take notes later. You can write it down if you want to. I do believe in writing stuff down. I believe it helps the manifestation process and the getting to know it process. But this is in no particular order, and you can go back and write down notes later if you choose to. So here we go. Okay, I want you guys to create some healthy, sustainable habits to add to your morning routine. Hopefully, none of this is new to you. Hopefully, you're already doing some of these things, but this is some things that I like to do. Here we go. Number one, I like to wake up with an attitude of gratitude. There's been statistical studies about what happens when you give thanks in your head and your mind. Don't ask me the chemical terminologies, but something stimulated and just waking up with the attitude of gratitude. It can be as spiritual as, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. Thank you for keeping the roof over my head. Thank you for keeping love in my life. But I want you to go beyond the spiritual part and just really be thankful for things that you do. Thank you for your children. Thank you for their energy and the highs and the lows. Don't only thank for the positive, but thank for some of the negatives, some of the challenges. I thank you for challenges. They make me stronger. It's all about the language, guys. We have to go ahead and change the language. So number one is I want you to wake up with an attitude of gratitude, whether it's the first thing you do when your eyes are awake, whether you sit up first and then start that process, but your mind cannot automatically jump to your cell phone. Ooh, I pinched somebody. Your mind cannot just grab your phone. You allow everybody else's situation to enter your mind before you decide to add to gratitude. You got some people complaining about this, that, talking about their night, talking about why they was up all night, complaining about, oh my God, I don't want to go work today. You have everybody else's situation entering your gates at that one moment. I don't want you to grab your phone so right away. I want you to find a way to plug your phone in someplace far enough where you gotta get up and get the first thoughts out your day. And the first thoughts I would love to recommend that you have is an attitude of gratitude. Take moments to take stock and inventory of all the things you have to be thankful for. All right? Number two, find some time for some prayer, some worship, and some praise. For me, this is like eating breakfast. I will be cranky if I don't get this done. I need a moment to listen to the word, to be inspired or uplifted by some gospel music. I sometimes need a moment to just drop to my knees and release some tears and release some challenges and just ask God for a better day than the day before. I need some time with me and God. That's me. Some of you guys may want some jazz, to help you, do this moment. But for me, it's my opportunity to just be prayerful, praise, worship, relax, and get into a mode of I'm here to serve, I'm here to work. All right, so I want you to find that moment. If that's not your thing, skip it. Call this the top 9 things to do and skip that one. It's up to you. But I'm telling you, for me, it works. Next, I like to create mantras. I consider mantras like these bold statements, and I like to repeat the mantras. And I want you not to change the mantra every day. Design the mantra for the week, for the month, because the repetitiveness of repeating the mantra, I personally believe it calls down the blessings to go along and surround your energy around that mantra. Here's an example of a mantra. Today, I wake up with no fears. I wake up with no reason to apologize. Today, I wake up with nothing to explain to anybody. No reason to defend anything. And you write those 4 things down and you repeat that every morning. Today, I wake up with nothing to defend. I wake up with less fear in my heart. I wake up with nothing to explain to nobody, and I'm unapologetic. And you repeat that mantra for the month. I believe by doing that, you begin to believe it more and more each and every day. I believe by talking it out loud, you're giving the energy that it needs to make the universe know that this is what I want over my life. I also believe in writing it down. I believe by writing it down and standing in the mirror way, the doorway, the cabinet, little places that you might place the reminder, that it becomes real because you wrote it. It becomes real because you said it. And I want to encourage you to develop mantras. And if you have a friend, share it with them. Next, back to prayers. I want you to also decide what is your deliberate prayer, your focused prayer. Don't be all over the place with your prayer. So yeah, you might have some worship and praise time, but I want you to have another time where it's deliberate prayer. God, I want to continue to talk to you about my kids. I want to pray for protection over my kids. I want you to become a part of their life where they know and they invite you into their heart. I'm praying to you daily for the next 30 days around my kids' academics, around their attitude, around their behavior. I ask that you bring all of our prayer energy around my kids. Watch over them when they enter the world. Help them to decipher the difference between what mommy and daddy has showed them and what the world is exposing them to. I'm constantly going to come to you each and every day, God, for a couple of minutes to just continue this prayer, because I believe that you hear all and know all, but I want to focus my prayer time on my children this month. And for 30 days straight, I'm asking that you give me the discipline to come to you every day with my kids in my hands and in my heart. And I ask that you show up in their lives. I ask that you show yourself through them to their friends and family. Let it be known that they are part of your life. So I want you to do deliberate prayer. For some of you guys, it may be around bills. Father God, I am overwhelmed. It seems like everywhere I turn, a new bill is popping up and I have no answers. Please show yourself mighty right now around this prayer. Please show yourself strong right now around this prayer. I need you in a lot of areas, but I'm deliberately asking you to show up in the life of my bills. Give me the answers and the discipline to begin to chip at them properly. I don't want to ignore them. I already learned that ignoring them builds up more and more and more, but I don't have the answers right now. So for the next 30 days, I'm deliberately asking you to step in and help me understand where I can go with these bills. It's my honest thought that God hears deliberate prayers. And when you focus on them deliberately and properly, he's going to show you signs that I heard you all throughout that month. It might not be the first week you do it. It might be the 29th day of the month when you really doubt it, that deliberate prayer works, that he shows up the first morning of the 30th. With a loan, with an extra money in account, with overtime hours for next month. I can't explain it for everybody, but I just personally know that when I do deliberate prayer, he shows up on time some way or another. And it's because that each week that it goes by where I haven't seen the signs of him hearing me, even in my prayer, I say, I still trust you. I've been on this prayer for 2 weeks and you haven't shown me any signs. I still have the overwhelming feeling, but I still trust you. I trust that you hear me, and I trust that even if I think you're going to be late, you're going to show up right in time. Show yourself mighty. So I want you to find a way to focus deliberate prayers. Next, I want to talk about the power of writing it down. I want you to plan out your day. I want you to deliberately find strong things to do list for that day. Let it cover every aspect of your life. If you are an entrepreneur, then let it be around your business. If you're an entrepreneur and a husband, let it be around deliberate planning around your family, around your job, around your co-workers. Whatever it is that you do, I want you to create a things to do list for your day. I want you to map out the important things. Let me explain. I don't care about whether or not people feel like planning things out on paper is fake, but I want to purposely write down, order flowers, take her out, find time to spend family time, send a text message twice a day, ask your son about school. I want to be on purpose. So by being on purpose, maybe I'll have to write it down to make sure that the day doesn't overwhelm me and I forget. So if you have the intentions of being an amazing business owner, if you have intentions of being an amazing husband or an amazing wife, if you have intentions on being a great friend, if you have intentions on being amazing father or whatever the case may be, then I want you to bullet all of those areas and put, what can I do today to make my goal of being amazing in those areas? And I want you to find great joy in going through your day, checking those off, rereading it on the train, setting alarms. You're going to find yourself more productive and a feeling of completion when you do the list. Saying it in your head, saying it out loud, thinking it is one amazing step. The actual doing it part, writing it down is one of the first steps to manifestation. So I want you to write as much as you can. Spend 15 minutes plotting out your entire day. Give yourself breaks on the weekends. Give yourself break midweek, but practice the spirit of things to do list that day. Be deliberate in your loving. Be deliberate in your delivery. Be deliberate in your friendships. You will find yourself much more productive, because even though a text message to grandma saying I love you and miss you takes 30 seconds, we forget many times. So plan your day. Next, I want you to leave the house or wake up with a spirit of serving. I want you to find great joy in the fact that you know how to serve. Whether it's a text message to a few people, whether it's keeping your eyes open for when to open a door for somebody. But I want you to find great joy in being a servant on this earth. Even if in your servitude, you earn a living because of it. You find the passion and the purpose and the fact that you're serving, and you continue to thank God for the opportunity to serve. Because you happen to get paid for it, it's not a moment of guilt. But you can always lead with love and with the idea that you're serving. Next, number 7. In all that I said, don't think that I skipped over personal hygiene. I didn't skip over, jumping into a shower, washing over your face, brushing your teeth, ironing your clothes, picking out an outfit. That's something that I want you to do in the mornings also. But I want you to take it a step further. I'm not trying to go deep. I'm just trying to be honest. A shower to me is like a big spiritual moment. Like I gotta take the speaker in the bathroom with me. I have to close the door. Some of you might like candles, but the truth is that no matter what I'm washing, soap, liquid soap, bar soap, washcloth, I do tell myself a story. And here's how the story goes. I'm washing away anything negative that came against me yesterday. Anything, whether it's a night shower, morning shower, I'm letting it go down the drain. I'm starting fresh. I'm starting new. This hot water is washing away all the negative things that tried to come against me yesterday and today. Today, I am stepping out brand new and fresh. This fresh deodorant, this fresh cologne represents my freshness, my new beginning, my daily opportunity at night to let it all go. My daily opportunity in the morning to let it all go. This new clean set of clothing that I put together represents a garment of protection. I chose this outfit on purpose. It makes me feel good. I walk a little better. I feel a little better about myself because I know I look good. I know I'm the right one. I know the spirit that I want to maintain throughout the day. Wow, Todd, we're talking about a shower. What are you talking about right now? That's exactly. My moments of hygiene, preparation in the morning or in the evening are moments of understanding the cleansing and the freshness and the newness and celebrating that moment. There's not a time that I go into the restroom and not play a video, not play a song, not find a way to enjoy the 15 minutes, sometimes the 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, and sometimes I only got 5 because I'm rushing. And either way, I carry the music in the restroom with me for my choice. Am I listening today to TD Jakes and I want to hear a good message? Am I listening to a business coach today? Am I singing along to a song? Is today's message I give myself away? Is today's message God provides? whatever the message is, whatever you need for the day, you get an opportunity to do both at the same time. All three: hygiene, listen, learn, and release, all in the same moment. Next, early morning, I want you to get your social media done. Do your posting for the day, schedule your postings for the day. Yes, new ideas or new post ideas might come up and you do that later on. But I want you to try to send out 10 emails and 10 text messages to start your day off. Business owners, this is for you. Business owners, brand new, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I want you to bust out 10 follow-up emails from the day before, whether it's a follow-up or a new conversation. I want you to return text messages. I want you to send good mornings to clients. Say, I'm looking forward to connecting with you later. Thank you for our connection yesterday. I want you to find a way to get those messages out, because by the time 9 and 10 o'clock come, you're going to get the replies back and you're going to have a busy, productive day. If you're not a business owner, I want you to go through the list of grandmas and aunties and cousins and, hey, cuz, haven't heard from you in a long time. Just praying that everything's well with you. Just have an amazing day. Love you. I want you to send your spouse a message. I know you in the other room, but I'm about to leave the house and I want you to carry this message with you all day. I love you and I hope you have a great day. Check on me later. I want you to send your son and your daughter a message. Don't forget who you are in school. Have an amazing day. So this is your morning, but I want you to use the tools of social media, the tools of email, the tools of text to be positive, be that person you say you want to be. And I want you to use the opportunity in the morning to give it. Guess what? If you practice these things and you give the text messages and the emails and you're consistent about it, guess what's going to happen? Your cup is going to be filled by other people because they know that's how you do. They're going to do it right back to you. But you don't do it with the reciprocation spirit. It's not this person did it, I did it for person A, person A is going to do it for me. No. You did it for person A. Person D might do it for you. But you don't do it with the spirit that I hope it comes back. I'm going to stop sending you messages because you never answer me. It's not about that. It's about you do it for you. This is a selfish act. I do it because in that spirit, I feel good about doing it. You not doing it does not affect me. I cannot control what you do. But you doing it, it'll allow my other cousin to send me a message. It allowed my coworker to reach out to me. You don't know how it's going to come back. That's God to decide. You do it because it's the right thing to do. Next, I want you to spend some time on health and wealth. Well, let me be honest. I want to spend some time on health and wealth. This is an area that I have to write down. This is an area I have to put on the podcast. This is an area that I can say it to you as a good practice, but I need to practice. See the transparency? Being transparent feel good, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Not caring about judgment. Not fearful of who's going to say how he talking about health and he's like a little bit obese. That junk don't bother me because I already decided what my issues are. I already decided where I need to be and where I need to continue to work on. So you thinking it or saying it don't bother me. But anyway, moving on from that. Health is wealth. So I want you to set your doctor's appointments. I want you to decide how many doctors you got. And if you old like me and a little beat up, you got like 7 doctors. You got your primary care, your diabetes, your eye doctor, your foot doctor. You got blood work that you need to get done. You got a dentist that you need to go see. You got all of that. And I probably missed like 2. Set your appointments. Try your best. You fall off the wheel, jump back on. Try again. Keep setting the appointments. Keep working on your health regimen. Keep deciding if meal planning is for you. Can I plan what I'm going to eat today? Can I map it out? Can I afford to pre-cook it? And plan whatever dietary needs your body needs to be strong. Add that to your morning routine. Lastly, just for a 10th thing to do, I want you to really, really think about your kids and your spouse. I want you to really focus some energy around your relationship, your marriage, your fatherhood or motherhood. I want you to focus diligently and on purpose about how you display love, how you plan for your family, and how you juggle in all that you have, how to make them still feel like in all that I have, I still took time to plan dinner. I still took time to plan an outing. I still took time to work on your academics and education with you. And if I couldn't do it, I gave you the apology that I'm working on finding more time. And that's what this is about, y'all. These habits end up creating certain routines and certain balances in your life that makes you feel better, that makes the people around you feel more appreciated, and that makes people around you trust and believe you to the point where they understand that you're not perfect, but your efforts are continuous. So if any of these 10 things fall off and you accomplish 8, since when you got punished for getting an 80 on a test? Since when? If you don't nail all 10, since when a home run was the only victory we could celebrate? Since when? But the key is, do you understand the 10 that I gave you this morning? How many of the 10 is in your list of things you want to work on? And I record this with that effort. I record this with the effort that if these 10 resonated with you, you'll put them into practice. I trust you. I trust that you're listening because you want to grow. I trust you. I trust that you're listening because you understand it's okay not to be able to be perfect all the time. I trust you in my level of transparency to tell you this recording is as much for me as it is for you. I want to listen back to this. I want to be better at these 10 things. I want to continue trying to perfect these 10 things. At the same time, I forgive me if I don't. I forgive me if it's not every day. And I do not allow anybody else to throw it in my face. I do not allow you to tell me what I've already admitted to. I do not allow the person that I trust, the people that I trust, to see my vulnerable states and my transparency, to then be the person to improperly remind me of my faults. If my faults affect you and hurt you, I'm begging to you to still find a way to deliver that conversation as I do to you. And as I share this podcast with other people, I share it with the love of don't let this tear you apart. Don't let this pinch you too much. This is the voice of a friend. A voice of a friend that's saying, I'm just trying to hold you accountable to what I know you could be. I'm just trying to hold you accountable to the greatness we both seek. I'm just trying to hold you accountable to the things I know you said you wanted out of life. This is not an opportunity for me to point out what you're not doing and what you could do better. This is just a conversation of keep trying, keep going, and I got your back. Thank you for listening. I appreciate the share, the like, and the comments, as your comments to me become the fuel for me to keep going. Take care.